Hello again, all you capitalist pigs. My name's Jason Stapleton, and this is the Forex Market Preview. Just wanted to give a big welcome to all of you who are seeing this for the first time. And if you do happen to be seeing this for the first time, I hope that you take the time to sign up. I believe it's to the right or to the left or somewhere on here where it says join the group. So that you'll be able to get this thing every single week sent straight to the inbox. And of course, when you do, I'll send you an awesome video on the 3 most important things that you need to do before you place any trade. Pretty important stuff if you don't know it. So hope to see you guys on the list, getting the email every week. And of course you'll be judging me based on whether or not you're going to do that by how well I do here. And if you are one of the more than 70,000 traders who have received this video, then I want to say, hey, thanks so much for being a part of my life, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to see this every single week. Let's get right to it. We've got some things happening right now. By the time I get this video out, we'll probably know whether or not this is going to be a good trade or not. But you're looking at, you see the support and resistance line here. Let me go ahead and fatten this up. We're on the pound-dollar 4-hour chart. You see the resistance level here, 158.76. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Little breakout. Had resistance here and resistance here. We're looking for a potential reversal right in here. Let me go ahead and draw in some Fibonacci's here and see if I can pull anything up. Originally, we were looking for a continuation to the downside. That didn't end up happening down here into the 127 extension, so we have to kind of modify our plan here on what we're going to be doing. And now it looks like we may continue back to the high side. We're not overbought, but we're into some pretty significant resistance here. And so we're going to be watching to see if the market finds this reversal. If we don't reverse here, if the market doesn't find a reversal here and we continue higher, the next stop is going to be way up here, somewhere around 159.58, with the spikes coming all the way up to 159.92. And so we've got a little bit of area here on the 4-hour chart where we may, this may be the end of it. We had a false breakout to the downside, as you see right here, looking left, the major structure there. Market broke out and then kind of consolidated here, didn't really know what it wanted to do, and then boom, went back the other direction. A lot of the stuff happening in the European Union and you know, the news, this very news-driven market, and the market is changing and has changed fairly significantly in terms of how it's moving. It's moving now really based heavily on, you know, speculation about whether or not the Eurozone will collapse and what the debt structure looks like and some of those types of things. And, you know, this is a big change. If I almost am tempted to pull up a chart going all the way back. Let me just see if I can do it. I may want to do it on the Euro just to make things easy. Well, let's just keep going back here. Let's just see how far back we can get. How much data can I pull? We'll see how well this works. Going back now to 95, 92. The market back during this time was much more fluid than it is now. And this is really evidenced by the euro-dollar chart. You didn't see, I mean, here's a nice move back in 92, but you didn't see the types of, you know, just violent breaks of structure and choppy market that we're seeing right now. And that's okay. We'll get through this, but you can see that the consolidation here that we've been going through for a long time. It frustrates a lot of traders because we look like we're getting breakouts and then we don't. And guys, this is going to be a part of the market for as long as you choose to trade, especially with now the advent in the last 5 or 10 years of electronic trading and the ability for everyday traders to get in there and move and participate in the market. You get much more volatile markets that way. And this is just going to be a natural order of things. But what we are doing here, head and shoulders pattern, if those of you who don't recognize this already, some of you probably do here. Looking at this head and shoulders pattern. And certainly an opportunity here to look to sell that right shoulder in anticipation of the market falling. All right? And I've identified a couple of support levels that may prove to be good support on the 4-hour. But basically, we're just going to have to continue to watch this one and see what happens right around this 158.80s level. Moving right along. Let's take a look at New Zealand. New Zealand's one that I had identified at this resistance level on. You can see huge shelf the market sat on here, and then boom, the market rolled over. Then we rallied. Where did we rally to? Look at how structure plays such a critical role in the decision-making process of the market. Previous structure support, then becomes resistance. Opportunity to make a lot of money as the market declined. Now we're right back up against that resistance level. Opportunities again. Trend continuation traders to sell that market. Look at the rally, the tirade that we've been on. Boom. And then the market hits this shelf. And then bam, we break underneath the shelf, and now we're trading underneath that level. Opportunities here. These should be red flags to you that say, hey, there's an opportunity here to make money. We've had an opportunity once to make money here. Now we're having a second attempt, a second opportunity to make money there again. Opportunities to short. Again, stop losses are going to have to go above the spike highs here in order to keep you safe. If we do break above, close above this resistance level here, then we'll be looking for continuation to the upside. So we'll take a small loss, and then we'll look to get involved as the market pulls back to retest 82.60s. Keep in mind, traders, the market always wants to test these levels. We're always looking to retest. If we get the opportunity to retest, if the market breaks here, and I'll just show you what I mean by that. If we go up, boom, the market breaks up. When we come back down, it doesn't always happen, but when it does, you have the opportunity to take a small loss on the trend continuation trade and get on a new trend continuation trade the other direction. So just keep an eye out for that as the market is moving. Right now we've got no Fibonacci level in here because we're just basically back up testing the resistance level. Let's see what else we've got here. Talked about this last week, Euro Yen. I even taught a class on this last week as well. We're looking for this double top that has come in here. We're looking at this on the daily chart, Euro Yen on the daily. Divergence on the RSI. Market was overbought. Now we've come back up. I've got a stop loss in here at 110.55, and we'll have to see if that gets triggered or not. But certainly double top, bearish divergence at structure. There's an opportunity here, to see if maybe we can't get a reversal out of it. So we're continuing to hold Euro Yen, and those of you who want to take this trade, still an opportunity here to get short. Below, or I'm sorry, at a little better price than even the traders who we talked about last week got. Let's look at the euro dollar, just for all you euro dollar nuts out there. Euro dollar had a huge move. This is a 4-hour chart. While I was teaching a class the other day, I was looking for actually a counter trend trade right in here between these two blue lines, and we didn't end up getting it. Market just blew right through it, and now we're back up into, look at where the market goes, again, right up into this resistance level. Okay? See how nicely the market just really gives us a nice indication of where it wants to go? If we drop down to a 60-minute chart here, let's see if we can find maybe some double tops. Just bring in the RSI. 7-period, 80-20. Market goes overbought. Then we pull back, then we retest here, bearish divergence, and so potential reversal candle here. Where are we likely to go? Just take a look at the next support and resistance level right in here. If the market rolls over, we're looking at 131.59 down to 131.01. So basically about a 50 pip move potentially from current price action to that support level. But keep in mind that we are in, going back out to the 4-hour, if we break this level here, if we break, what is that? If we break 131.80s and we go higher, next stop is going to be here. And again, just draw these lines in, guys. That way you can, when you cover markets, you can cover more of them if you know where the major turning points are going to be. So right now we're looking at, we're at, kind of the last stop in terms of resistance before we switch trend directions. So right now, look at what's happened here. Market puts in lower high, lower high, lower high, retest. If we break, now we're going from a bearish market on the 4-hour to potentially a bullish market on the 4-hour. So we want to be very, very cognizant of that and careful when we're making our trading decisions. Taking a look at this, we have a 618. opportunities traders, those of you who are Pro Trader clients or who have been through some of the additional training that we've got, there is an advanced pattern that could set up here. X to A to B, B to C, potentially an aggressive C buy. If I bring in my Fibonacci retracement here, swing low to swing high, you'll see that 786 is going to come in along a structure level. I've identified this structure previously. I don't know where or why. Must have been on a different time frame. I'll have to look at that again. Might be on a daily. 786, aggressive C buy for a potential Gartley pattern. Also, if those of you who are not aggressive C traders, watch for a pullback into 618 for a potential ABCD move. Back up into previous structure resistance or near it for a potential Gartley pattern. All right. So several different options here on the euro that may present themselves as the market moves forward. Oh, let me see. That's basically going to do it. With Aussie dollar, we actually broke structure here. Those of you who are syndicate members probably should have been. I'm not going to say should have been out, but I'm of course that negates this trade for me. Stops would have been trailing here as the market fell. So when that was broken, we were taken out on stops, and now I would be looking for here on Aussie an opportunity as the market pulls back down into previous structure resistance to look for a buying opportunity. Buying them up here for a move to here. Okay? So nice 105.50s to 106.50s, nice 100 pip move potentially in there. Very, very nice look. And of course, since we've broken structure there, still a chance we may get down here into support with an ABCD pattern, but I'm not going to be watching that anymore because of course trend has been broken. So last thing, guys, and listen carefully. If you are, have you been with us for a while? I am in the process. I've been kind of teasing you guys with about letters in the mail, but that I plan to have finished this week. We are starting. I'm going to hint to you about what it's about. We're starting a mastermind program, and we are bringing in some of the best minds that we know who do what we do. We have been in conversations with some guys who are starting a prop firm. We, of course, have a private equity hedge fund. We also have, of course, Akil and Scott, who will be part of the mastermind group. We also have a couple of traders that have been with us for a long time that we think their insights would be extremely valuable to those of you who are just getting started, maybe just getting profitable, or right on the cusp of that profitability. And what we're going to be doing is a series of a couple of times a year, bringing you guys here and working together as a group, and then also doing some monthly stuff with you guys in terms of strategy development, systems development, and then showing you guys basically behind the scenes what we're really working on. Because for the vast majority of people who see what we do, they see the retail side of it. They see the systems that we develop and that we sell, and the some of the coaching programs that we do, and they see the trading rooms that we get involved with, and that's the retail side of the business. What most people don't understand is that the retail side exists to support the private side. People say, well, if you're so good at what you do, then why don't you do it? Why do you teach? Well, that's really offensive, I think, to people who teach. For someone who's kind enough to take information that they've learned and gleaned over the years and then present it to you in a way that's easy to understand and easy for you to assimilate is a rare gift. But the truth is that we do what we talk about. Like I said, we have a fund that we run, and then of course what we do is we sell the byproduct of what we do to the public to help offset the cost of that development. And it has been an extremely successful venture for us, and we're very proud of that, and we want to continue to be able to help traders achieve their goals and change their lives and start leading the type of life that they've always dreamed of, and work with them through their journey. But ultimately, what we want to do is we want to build our private side as well. And part of the Mastermind program, I guess the big benefit of that is we're going to cut through all of the retail side stuff that you guys see and really give you a behind the scenes look. And look, this is how you build a business. Do you want to know how to raise capital to start your own fund or to start trading live? Maybe you don't have $500,000, but if you've got a track record, you can raise capital. How do you do that? What's the process for that? What do you need? Do you need to be licensed? We're going to talk about a lot of that stuff. We're going to give you resources that are going to help you achieve your goals. And you're going to be surrounded by a group of traders and be involved with a group of traders who are successful and be able to get one-on-one responses from those people. This is a community. Unlike you guys who've been with us for a while know that we don't do community. You come into the live trading room, it's locked down. You can't talk to anybody else in the room. We do that for a reason. It's because we don't want pandemonium in our room because we've got traders who are all the way along their journey. But if you get a letter from me, it's because we consider you to be someone who would be a good candidate for this. Now, if you would like to be considered, if for some reason we may consider overlooking you, and I don't think we did because we went to a lot of trouble to really try and identify who we thought would be the best candidates for this program, for the Mastermind program. If you think, hey, I want to make sure that I'm not overlooked, and for some odd reason I think that Jason might not consider me because for whatever, I haven't had that much communication with him, but you want to be involved with it, I'm going to go ahead and put a link underneath the website for you to drop your email address. I don't need your name or anything like that. If I've got your email address and you are in our system, we can pull your records. And we'll take a look at the information we have and the email history that we've had with you, and we have a process of going through and determining, well, would this person actually be a good candidate for this? So there's very, very few people who are going to get an email, a letter from me. But if you do, of course, that means that we're interested in bringing you into our group. So I hope that, of course, if you guys are interested, please drop me your email. But please don't be offended if for some reason you don't get a letter, because it just means that hey, we haven't had enough communication for us to really feel confident that there would be value there. Because this is not just value for you, it's there's value for us as well. We've got a lot of stuff that we want to be able to work closely with you guys on. So anyway, that's enough on that. I've been talking for quite a while on that now, and I didn't mean to. I'm very excited about it. If you guys can't tell, it's pretty exciting stuff. So I will have a link underneath this. It'll be a place that says, hey, Mastermind. Get on the Mastermind list, or get considered, or I'll find some way to say it, and it'll just be a place where you can drop your email address. And okay, that's about it. That's all I'm watching. There's several trades for you guys to watch for this week, and we'll see what ends up happening. Until next time, guys, good luck and good trading. I'll talk to you soon.